Here's a few more tips to write down. Negativity. Don't do a lot of stressing. Don't give in to the drama. Learn this from my mama. It's the beginning of new life, yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to stand it small, but you tall. It's the beginning of new life, yeah, yeah, yeah. We see you undefeated, it's your season. It's the beginning of new life, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you see it, just believe it, keep on dreaming. It's the beginning of new life, yeah, yeah, yeah. And we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. A new life, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Justine Lindsay from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm super excited to be introducing you all to the first season of 704 Reunion.
Amen. And I am your bestie, your auntie, Ebby Reviews, also from Charlotte. We definitely represent the 704, and we are your wonderful co-hosts for all that you will see for this first season reunion for 704.
This season was jam-packed with highs and lows, ups and downs, friendship bonding, friendship ending. But all in all, 704 has been a great show to represent not only friendship, but also showing you all what Charlotte has to offer. And so we are so excited to be giving you all a little taste as far as what Charlotte has to offer.
Absolutely. So join us in with this reunion. And we have a little special interview on the end to make sure that everybody is included. Come in and join us for the reunion as it starts right now. First up, Raheem. Come on. And then there is John.
That part.
All right, come on in, have a seat, have a seat. All right, is everybody ready?
I'm ready. I thought ready.
Oh, good. See, all right, we saying y'all ready.
You stay ready, you don't gotta get ready, okay?
Oh, I know that's right.
801 Unit
All right, so this season is Charlotte Truly Shown, showcasing its unique blend of Southern hospitality along with complexities of friendships and family dynamics. The cast of 704 provided an engaging glimpse into how friends can come together for enjoyment or facing challenges that test their bonds. This season was filled with secrets, drama, and unexpected twists that kept us captivated. We are here to celebrate this dynamic cast. Welcome you all to your first season. How we feeling?
Great.
Let's do it.
Now, before we get started, I would like to ask everyone this one question. What are your intentions coming into this reunion?
Say what I gotta say.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go hard.
intentions is just to be me, you know, talk about my accomplishments, get some truths out, and yeah.
My intentions was just to be lit.
Okay, I like that.
My intentions, basically to see everybody. I mean, I haven't seen them since filming rap. I love everybody, so.
Okay. So now, would you all say that you're in a good place, or there's still some things that need to be aired out?
Absolutely.
Very much.
I'm in a good place. I don't know. I'm in a good place, but
I can speak for myself, and I feel like I'm in a great place for everyone. So,
but if anything needs to be cleared, we can clear.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay. All right, so let's start at the beginning, because that's a good place to start. Amen. Okay, so this cast is filled with entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Yes. We love a go-getter. We love that you have goals and that you are running after your dreams. We admire that in everybody. So, all of our entrepreneurs, can you give us a rundown of what you got going on and what your business? Shout yourself out.
My name is Kaya. I go by KB and Carisha. I am a licensed nail technician from Chicago, specializing in acrylic services. I now have my own suite on North Tryon, so y'all come check the girl out. I'm getting certified. But yeah, I'm dabbling into that. I also have my own apparel, college.com, so y'all shop your joggers, your caps, your socks, make sure you do all of that.
It's giving joggers.
Yes.
Yes. Bring
Well, my name is Keela, but I go by Key. I am a licensed esthetician. I am also from Chicago. I specialize in waxing, lashes, brows, and soon to be dabbling into makeup. Check out season 2 because I will be selling hair for the anointed girl who is faith driven. So be on the lookout for that for season 2.
Okay.
All right, my name is Treasure. I actually do makeup. I didn't really get to show it this much on this season, but next season I'm coming prepared, also with these business adventures as well.
All right now.
Well, y'all already know me.
Okay, hey y'all, this is somebody motherfucking K. Y'all already know what it is. If you don't know, now you know. And I am an advocate for self-care, and I am launching my self-care business soon. Stay tuned, coaching, journaling, digital journals, all that. And yeah, that's it. That's all. That's cute and simple.
Good job. Good job.
But yeah, y'all already know me, CEO of the Dream Vision Network.
Come on.
Y'all give it up for our 11th cast member list. That's right. Get your flowers.
No. So yeah, CEO, Dream Vision Network, YouTuber, singer, actor. I didn't show my acting this season, but I'm an actor as well. But yeah, Shay Bay.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, I'm Shay Bay. I am a confectionery chef. So I own a candy business. I do candy fruit all around Charlotte. I cater birthday parties for kids, for adults, any type of event, baby showers, you know, all that. I also am a licensed extension specialist. So I specialize in wigs, sew-ins, quick weaves. If you don't have no hair, come see me. Because by the time you leave, it's going to be giving Beyonce, okay? Well, as we all know, of course, Dream Vision Network would not have happened if it wasn't for Raheem. And so I want to ask you, what made you want to say, you know what, I want to showcase my friends and my family? Like, what gave you that thing that said, you know what, I want to show my friends and family and what we all get into, what we all do?
Because my friends are lit and we have the funniest times. I mean, stomach gut busting laughs. It wasn't too many of that this season because, you know, some stuff. But definitely we have our ups and our downs and we just have a good time. We talk about Zeus Sundays, we do that most Sundays. So I was like, we gotta get a camera to show this.
Now, what were some of your highs and lows going into this season?
Highs would definitely be my listening party at the end of the season. Lows, I got into it with this one a few times. Let me see. Probably made a few people mad. You know, I had to, instead of be a friend, I had to be boss mode and not really care if you're mad at me as a friend, but right now I'm your boss. So you can deal with that after the camera's done. So that's about it.
Okay, my last question would be, would you have changed anything?
No.
You sure?
No. I kept my foot on their necks and I said, get it done, and that's what I meant.
He said, get your ass. Yeah. All right, one hand off, one foot on that. Okay.
Okay, yep.
Just like that. Okay. So let's get into episode 1. So we saw all of y'all, we made your acquaintance, and then out of the clear blue sky, Frank and Shay got into a little kerfuffle. See what happened? Tell us what had happened. How did you like it? Because I was like, wait, how did you get here? Exactly what it turned. So
I'm gonna let you go for it. Go first.
First of all, me and Frank have been you know, we have years of friendship outside of this show. I know him for over 10 years. So yeah, but a year prior to Raheem launching this show, we had fell out with another group of friends, and you know, when we left that event that we met up at, you know, Frank, I could tell he just was like, you know, I'm done, you know, with everybody. He felt like things were said by me that were taken out of context by other people. You know, he say, she say, but I'm the type of person, I'm gonna tell you what I said to your face.
Come on.
So I'm not gonna sit here and play these games. So yeah, so basically that's why we fell out. And then our first meetup, I was not gonna bring anything up. I just was gonna act cordial, you know, which that's pretty hard to do, because it's like when you're the type of person that I am and that he is, we want to get everything out on the table before we get around each other. But he ended up bringing up that I called him broke, which I never said. So yeah, so I got upset because that's when I went into like defense mode, and I'm like, wait a minute, like let's put the blame where the blame needs to go, because it was not me who said it. And I told you who said it. So yeah, but I'm glad that we talked about everything. What about you, Frank?
So she gave you all the background, so I don't have to go into there, thank God. But for me, I guess I've never been like the person that wants to just be in a room and it's awkward energy, especially when somebody you care about and you've had history with. And so it's like, let's nip this in the bud, because I already felt like it was a weird energy between us. We had talked like a year, like prior to us talking, she was, you know, when we were talking, she was pregnant. Now she got a whole baby and stuff. I haven't met the baby or anything. So it was just like weird energy. And I'm just not like that. I'm not fake. I'm just gonna say, hey, this is what it is. So I felt like, no, that probably was not the best setting, but I felt like after this meeting, are we going to hang out? Are we going to meet separately? Or should we go ahead and do this in the butt right now so I can see if we want to meet or something like that? That's how I feel about it. So I'm glad we did hash it out, and I'm glad we, we're in a better place now.
I love that. I love that because I'm very much you can't come up to me and I don't mess with you.
Yeah, like
and then you act like you mess with you, and I'm gonna stop whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna look at you like, why are you talking to me?
Because I don't even do a church hug because I don't mess with you.
God bless you. That's all you gonna give me. We love a straightforward person. I love that about y'all. Now, also in this first episode, it seemed a little, I don't know what's the best word to put for it. It felt jarring to me, like y'all were all having a conversation, and then somebody started making a pronouncement about what they was finna do, and what they was going to do this and this and this, and I don't even know if the conversation was going that way. Do we want to elaborate? Did anybody else feel jarred in the moment when that conversation started?
We talk about that all the time.
They do it.
Anytime it's setting, like we ain't gonna talk about it now.
Oh, we talking about it. They're talking about the sex.
It'll come up all the time.
That's freaky. Well, no. I just assumed y'all was some filthy McNasties, and I I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. We gonna walk together. Okay, all right. So we just real free with the things.
Yeah. If y'all in this friend group, y'all know the person that started. Don't give Frank no tequila because you know what he owns. Because you know what he owns. And everything just goes.
I don't know what to talk about.
Very much. He's the ring leader.
He's the ring leader.
And if he don't start it, my sister will.
Yeah, I do not.
Bang bang.
For the last.
You said he had you like what? He had you flipped up, turned them out.
I do have a question for Darius. Because you seem to make little side comments about a person. So episode 1, when I believe it was you, Shay, and Jelani, you were all, you three were at the bar, and you said, or you just blurted out, decline. What's with that? Like, what's going on with that?
I'm a little shady, I admit I am, but it's a little.
Do not get them started.
Friend, did your car get declined?
It did, it approved, that's from Jackson.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead, okay, child.
It
It approved.
I thought you was doing it.
Be good, be good.
Oh, my God, on today. He said it's gonna burn. Okay. He said it's gonna burn. I'm sorry.
Don't be good, don't be
Hey, listen.
But I'm glad that you were able to get that handle taken care of, right? Like
You should put some funds, do something.
Yeah,
but efficient fund, everything is approved over here. It's approved over here, okay? This pandemic is a positive thing. Girl, why don't you got one? Because you
There's a
today.
We'll get to that.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note about it. Okay, ask about them all. Okay, so after.
So I guess I do all the lies.
That's a piece of paper. Hold up. You guys, it was all the way.
No, I got all the lies. The lies.
Okay, so after this kerfuffle between Frank and Shay about somebody lying on Frank saying
No, not no shade.
they lied on Shay, and Shay said Shay was calling him broken in between lessons. My God. Jamel.
Yes.
You yell out, here's the 411 for you and for you. And is that not what you're saying?
That's precisely what I said. In that moment, I was slightly inebriated, but I stand 10 toes on what I said. I love my friend, and I'm riding for him 10 toes down. Anything outside of that is outside of my radar.
Alright, but you don't know who the most like.
I don't. And don't care to.
No, wait a minute.
No, I thought we were gonna
Wait, no, it was in the no news for you at all.
Okay.
Oh, like a bridge over troubled water.
I don't move like that.
Okay.
Once I see,
So like, well, I do want to ask you this: what was the purpose behind you saying that? Because if I'm new to a group and I hear someone say that, just from my, from my perspective, I would kind of take that as like, okay, well, he's just protective of his friend, but also too, I know some people, could have taken that a little bit differently. So, what was the reason behind you saying that, especially since you all are, are good friends or friends? Sorry.
Thank you for that question. So there were different sideline conversations that was taking place at the time. It was a lot of commotion going on, but at the end of the day, it was more so me providing credence about my stance on where I am with my friend. Regardless of what we experienced, that's a me and him thing, and I had his back 100%. And again, I ain't gonna hold you. I was drunk and I was turned, and I needed to be heard in that moment in time, so I still believe what I wanted to say.
You don't want to date who was having side conversation?
No, it's not important. I'm sure it'll come out.
Just not.
I'm sure it'll come out.
You just said it's gonna come out later, not right now.
I'm sure it will at some point.
At some point, okay. Okay, at some point, then the roll will be called.
Yes, the roll will be called.
Okay. All right, so before we end our discussion about season 1, Miss Carisha, you're shown working at the nail salon.
Yes.
Do you like working at the nail salon? That's why you got your own suite.
It is.
Come on, elevate.
I was gonna say a whole little thing, but in the gist of it, it's getting on there. And I feel like I work better when I'm just in my space, and I want my girls to be. I like that intimacy with my girls, and like we talk, what we talk about stays in the bed. So I wanted to be one-on-one. I want them to be comfortable. There's just a lot going on, and then that's why I was like, you know what, it's not even my vibe.
Okay, so and everything is not for everybody.
Right. But I experienced it. So, it's not really my thing. So I was like, I'm be patient. We got ready for me to have my own. He said, and I got you.
Well, I do want to ask you this. Since filming, how has business been for you?
Awesome. I'm still getting new girls. Now I'm starting to have some of my girls. They have been with me about going on 2 years now. So they send me more girls too. So I'm like, I'm get college back high.
Yeah.
Mind you, majority of everybody's nails on here is done.
Okay.
It is. I love that.
Except this.
Oh.
So you could have got manicure too, but anyway. Right, you took notes. I checked you too. I do manicures as well. Frankie, you got notes, but I still love you, best friend. But anyway. Come on, get college by time.
Well, we see that you're doing nails and you're a mom. Do you find it a little difficult sometimes to juggle, both being a boss and a mom? Or
Absolutely.
Okay.
I struggle. I think that's why I cry to him all the time. It's like I can't find the balance. Like I talk to my sister about it. She's also an entrepreneur and a mom. Like it's hard to find that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to get off work and do a set, or I have to do homework at the same time. So it's a lot. And my son, he's in football now too. He's a big boy, so it's a lot. But I'm in, just gotta make sure the time is right. I'm on a schedule like this, so you gotta go like that, otherwise I'm like all over this.
You love a working mom, and you're gonna eventually find your rhythm and find your balance.
Eventually I'm gonna have my own business, baby.
Come on. Okay, so we're gonna come on around the corner to episode 2. Now, at the top of the show, Frank and Shay went to Boardwalk Business to get some food and hash it out. And we've already had a conversation that y'all were able to hash it out. I I wanted to know, what did y'all order?
Chill.
Next time I go, because it's around the corner from my house.
Girl, I'm just drinking. I can't.
I don't even remember what I ate. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, what? I just remember the jug, the jug of liquor. With the little.
Oh, they had the buckets. They had $5 buckets.
Yeah.
Now that was good. I had a cherry limeade one.
Yeah.
It was really good. But I don't remember what I ate.
I don't think
Don't you so order liquor on me.
Got it.
Like the shrimp.
Well, Frank and Shay, initially, when you two decided to meet up afterwards, I know that you two just pretty much elaborate that you're all in a good place now, but initially, when you was going into meet up, how would y'all feel? Like, what was going through your mind? Were you like, I don't really know how this gonna go?
So, me personally, I was a little like, I guess anxious. I was like, okay, what is this? How is this gonna go? I felt like after the conversation at the initial meeting,
right?
We just said, hey, it needs to be a conversation at this point. So I didn't know like how that conversation was gonna go when we got there, but I was optimistic. I'm like, I feel like we got all the grunt out, and now we can really get down to like the meat of what's like the issue, and like I was optimistic about it. I was like, you could go one or two ways.
I kind of felt the same, but I kind of know Frank's personality. Like I said, we've been friends for so long outside of this, so it's kind of like I had it in my mind we're gonna have some type of resolution by the end of this. I didn't think we gonna fall out again, and because before, like I said, it was a group of people, but now it's just me and you talking one-on-one. I can say what I gotta say, you say what you gotta say. We're adults. We can, and me and him both have strong personalities. So I'm like, we gonna get past it. I already knew that prior to us meeting. It's too much history.
Right, exactly. And you don't want to throw that history away. So
right.
Yeah, girl. Okay. So Miss Key, you were shown giving a facial at your home at lashes. You were doing lashes?
Yes.
Okay. You were doing lashes as an in-home esthetician. Now, how difficult is that having a business based out of your home?
It's actually really difficult because the type of work that I do, it's not something that I can just, it's intimate, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women want the experience, that's what they pay for, and when they're getting, self-care. We want to get outside of our comfort zone, we want to, be somewhere where we can forget about what we have going on. So that's kind of what I really struggle with, is like what services, because I am multi-talented, I service a lot of things. So I'm like, what can I put in my home that I can actually, make money, but still give them any type of experience that they are looking for, because my price is my price and I'm not going to change that. So, so that's where I kind of struggle with. But it's a lot of things that I want to still do, but I can't do because I'm like, I have my son and he's gonna be around, and a lot of clients I have to decline because you have to check the energy that comes into your home.
Absolutely.
So it's a lot of things that kind of go into that, but I never want to stop doing what I'm doing, because I feel like if you stop your craft, then you kind of, put yourself in the back of what's going, because esthetician is forever growing, it's forever evolving, it's something new coming out every month, you know what I'm saying? So I never want to be the one that's like, I don't know how to do that. So, that's the thing that I kind of struggle with, but for the most part, it's been profitable for me.
Wonderful. So, also, because I had a follow-up question. Do you have plans to maybe, as you get more and more clients, to get maybe an outside facility outside of your home so that you can bring clients in? Because, I understand about checking. Like, it's all on the
Yes.
Get past the door.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Well, for the most part, when I first started out, God blessed me to be able to experience having my own salon suite and all those things. I'm a mother first, business on the second. bad bitch immediately after that. However, but my son comes first regardless. So if I have to put a pause on, my dreams to make sure that he has everything he needs going on, then I'm gonna do that. But so I had the experience of having the salon suite, and the truth is, the overhead of having your own salon suite is a lot. If you're not having somebody either fund you, or you're not having loans, or you're not having your 9 to 5 fund you, your business, it's a lot on you to have to, pay for those things. So once I get, the clientele and I get my son where he needs to be, then I'll worry about jumping out there and going back into the salon suite, world. And I'm gonna take my time because I like my brand. I'm not just a hustler, if you want, you know what I'm saying? I want my brand to be something that's respectable, that they know they're coming and they're gonna get an experience that they like.
Well, I definitely want to say congratulations on going full time. I know that was something that, with any business owner or entrepreneur, like that's something that you want to aspire to do. So I congratulate you on that. And I know you touched on, like being a mom first. I also want to say thank you for kind of, showing the world you're literally doing lashes, but then you're also, like being a mom. You have a child.
Yeah.
And you can say no, you don't want to answer this, but as a aunt of a child who is autistic, I know for my brother it was a little bit hard for him because he didn't know how to juggle that. My question to you is, can you give any advice to those parents who have a child who is autistic? What advice could you give them?
Your child is first. At the end of the day, when you decide to be a mom or a parent, they're first. My dreams can happen. I'm gonna always chase mine, but he didn't ask to be here. I brought him into this world. He didn't ask to be autistic, so I'm gonna pour into him whatever I need to do, and it's gonna show in that. You get what I'm saying? So, if my advice would be, just process it. It is a such thing as grieving the child that you thought that you would have. Everybody thinks, I'm gonna have this, fantastic, 7-year-old, and I'm gonna, he's gonna play football and sports. But when that thing does not happen, it's a grievance. You grieve, what you thought that your child would do. You get what I'm saying? So, but you always, your drive should be in. So that's really what it is for me. I knew when my son was being diagnosed, I'm like, okay, I can't do 9 to 5. I'm not gonna let a 9 to 5 take me away from my son. So I have to figure out what I have to do in order to make myself available, I can make my own schedule, and I can be a present mom, because I'm not gonna be a mom that's like, well, I couldn't be there because I had to work. And I stood by that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I just want to tell you, since you're doing your big one,
She is.
one of the most, she deals with so much, and y'all of course won't know this, but me as a sibling, I see it. And you are one of the strongest parents, women, and people that I know. Don't start crying because I just did my best.
Me too.
And mom guilt, you can speak to this too, the mom guilt is so real. Like you want to be present, and but you gotta make a decision. Like I gotta make this money. Like how we gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? So, but she doing her big one. She always have. She ain't never gonna be like, oh, back down because I got this going on. Like, and yeah, I feel.
Listen, I'm not trying to make you cry, but I just wanted to pour into you and let you know that God does not make any mistakes. He entrusted Legend to you as his mama because he knew you were well capable to handle. Okay? All right. So when you get in those low times and you think, oh, why me? Just understand that it was a gift that was given to you because God knew that you were able to handle it. Okay? Amen. All right. Don't get me started, y'all. Because Reed don't know I'm a minister, so listen. Okay? Listen, and it don't take much for me to go right on you now. Okay, so let me roll back to Jay and Frank for a second and the mending of y'all relationship. When y'all put 2 and 2 together and got 4 and realized, aha, it was that bitch that said it. Did y'all have a conversation with the person who was running their mouth and doing the things? Did you get them together?
You talking about, hold on. You talking about after me and her?
Yes, after you and her have come to a meeting of the mind and realized it wasn't Shay that you had been lied on and perpetrated against. Did you speak to the person
So
who perpetrated the lie?
I'm gonna start because she got a little bit more detail than I do.
Okay.
So I'm out, doing my little regular smelling thing, out with the regular folks, just drinking, having a good old time, And I'm just like, 2 missed calls. And then from 2 different people. So I'm like, oh no, I answered that. And I already knew it. I said, this is a mix. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna call Shay tomorrow and see if she got these same phone calls. Lord behold, I'm gonna let her finish.
Yeah, so the person reached out to me after, of course, watching episode 1, where I was mentioning what was said. But reality is, I've been told him to his face, like, you lied on me.
Right.
And because he thought it was funny. After we left the event, when me and Frank fell out, he literally called my phone and was laughing in the phone thinking it was funny. And I said it's not funny because me and Frankie was real friends in real life, like for years. So it's really not funny. And I told him that day. But he thought it was funny. But then after he watched episode 1 and, heard me saying, he was the one saying everything or whatever, he didn't like the fact it was broadcasted the way it was broadcasted. So he called me to argue about it, whatever, if you will. I pretty much told him, did you or did you not say it? And then, he even on the phone was like, well, I did get messy and I did. Right, so what the fuck we talking about?
And then the crazy part was the reason why you started you wanted this divide between us was fucking crazy. It was like, because you didn't get invited to a little intimate birthday thing I had where I only had like 8 people there.
So he thought if you broke y'all's friendship up, he was gonna get the invite to the next intimate situation?
Well, no, I don't think it's about the invite, it's about the vibe.
Okay, so reality is he wanted me to come out with him and his friends and go in on a section at this club. I turned it down and I said no because I had already told Frank I was coming to his birthday kickback at his apartment. And he didn't like that. He's very he wanted me to come do what he wanted me to do and spend $100 and something at the club on your section. Like, no, I didn't want to do that. I got plans already with Frank, so I'm gonna go do this. And he got mad, so
you mean to tell me?
he got mad and started.
Let me make sure I got this correct. So this child said, oh, I want to go and pop bottles at a section, but we ain't got enough money to cover it. But if we call Shay Bay, I know she got dollars. So she can put in on these bottles. And Shay Bay said, no, my actual friend is having his intimate birthday, so I can't come pop bottles with y'all. So he went back and told you that she said, oh, he broke all the time and he ain't never got money. I always got to cover him. And then to break y'all friendship up because he didn't have enough money to cover his section.
Yes.
I like how you sum it up.
Yeah. Okay, you're a good person. You had it out for
I'm so glad. Are y'all in a good place now? Or y'all just fell out?
No, because we had already fell out prior to him watching episode 1. But I'm funny, I don't block people. So even though me and him had already fell out prior to him watching the show and seeing what was said about him, we had already been on termination ground.
Okay. So he was already on.
But when he called me, I had no clue he was calling me about that.
I was already on termination from the first meeting.
What would you like to add?
He wanted to sue me.
So who what?
Yeah,
Dream Vision Network.
So that was the gist of the conversation.
And he did feel that I was going to be top dog law.
Yeah.
not editing shit
And
out.
the crazy part is, he's like, you're the only person in the world with his name. You're the only person in the world with his name.
Right.
Nobody else got his name.
He called me and said that he wanted Raheem's contact information because he wanted to sue him for,
Defamation.
defamation.
That didn't come out of my mouth.
Right.
Does he know you can't sue for defamation if it's true?
Well, that's why I asked him on the phone, did you say it or not? And he said, yeah. So I said, all right, then what are we talking about?
Okay, so
In the name?
so really this Batman. Because I'm old and forgetful. Did y'all say his name on the episode?
Okay, so I was saying his name, but I thought that Raheem was gonna be able to bleep it out, and some he did, but some he couldn't catch it. And I get it, because when you editing, it's kind of tough to catch every little thing.
Yeah. I missed that name like 2 or 3 times. But I did edit it out, mute it out like 5, 6 times.
We don't even know his name.
Alright, so we're gonna speak directly into the camera. Dear Voldemort. Baby, you can't sue if it's true. Alright? You did what you did, stand in it, and we gonna move on, alright?
If you want to clear your name, call Raheem. Was he the tip?
Hey, go clear your name. You gonna come on the camera and be like, yeah, y'all.
I get it.
We want to know.
Okay.
Camera over there.
I didn't say a word.
I know
Y'all is feisty.
Okay, since we ain't never scared. Honey.
Ask the audience.
Please.
Fuck it.
That ain't even that serious. All right.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take a small little 2-minute break. When we get back, we'll be jumping right into episode 3 and getting a lot more tea.
Would you like to audition for season 2 of 704? Well, look no further. All you have to do to audition for season 2 is send us an email to dreamvisionnetworkllc@gmail.com. In the email, of course, we want to know your name, but we also want you to market yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What are you going to be able to bring to the show to help elevate the show? So again, if you want to be a part of season 2, send us an email to dreamvisionnetworkllc@gmail.com. Remember, marketing yourself is going to take you a long way, whether with us or whether out in the world. So make sure that you do your due diligence and make sure you sell yourself. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll see you soon.
A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching part 1 of the season 1 reunion for 704. Join us next week for part 2, where we really get into some stuff.
Next week on the 704 reunion, part 2.
What happened? Like, where did the drama start exactly? Like, what's going on?
So from what I heard to the side, I know me and Franklin kind of talked about it. Maybe stuff, a lot of stuff can be misconstrued on either side. I did hear like some side marks from him and Shay. Then I heard Jamel and his friends, maybe some side marks on their side. And I think stuff, when liquor's involved and stuff like that, things can be taken out of hand.
How you went about things was just a little messy.
Everybody else was drinking, I was not drinking. I said, when I came to the door, I was like, hey, I don't want another drink. Even though she was trying to force it down my throat. Oh, she said, no, Frank.
I ain't got no beef with nobody sitting in front of us at all. At all.
They want camera time. They want camera time. They want camera time, right? But then you get outside talking about you want to address one person. Nah. When you was in your house, you wanted to make comments in regards to two people, right? So when we get the fuck outside, you address the two people you was talking about with your friends. How about that?
At all. Because I don't give a fuck about none of that.
All right, wait a minute.
I'm going to say be quiet before I say shut up. Alright.
You wish, but you didn't believe that when you said that.
Okay, wait a minute.
Before I say shut up.
You said that. Like, come on, man.
I'm going to say be quiet before I say shut up. I want to say be quiet before I say shut up. When the host is trying to reel it in, reel it in.
And we are